Hello and welcome. This is going to be a matchup on VRML Channel 2 between BRTK and Anarchy. And I'm using out this new caster's functionality, and it seems to be working pretty well on my end. And with that said, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. We're going to get right into this match. Actually, I'm going to try and figure out what these teams are doing right now. Let me unmute them. So they definitely want to do their little pre-show. Alright, can you guys just start the match? I have a feeling you guys are watching as you're playing. Alright. I mean, they want to have some fun. Now they have to get to their tubes. They have to ready up. I'm gonna... Alright, you got one ready up. We got another ready up. And let's see. Alright. There we go. And now with that being said, we do have the initial neutral joust of the first round. Will be won by Anarchy. Anarchy now in the bubble, looking for that cut pass. They're gonna get it to Jake. That's 2 points on the board. So having a little bit of fun will be both of these teams. Will be BRTK rolling out, throwing that interception to Lufo. Lufo just gonna go for the shot, just an open, uncontested shot right into that goal. It's another 3 points on the board for Anarchy. So they're gonna throw that interception. They're gonna try and boost back onto defense. I'm still laughing about that initial pre-show. So Bless Dash is gonna get stunned out quickly. You can see this quick stack from Anarchy. Anarchy, who I would expect to be on orange, trying to get that pass behind the goal. It's not gonna be on target. It's gonna bounce out of the bubble. And with that slap to the back line, forward pass to the nest, and Jake taking it right in. It's a quick lead from Anarchy. Anarchy not pulling any punches. 90 seconds off the clock. They've got this 7-point lead. And no, this is VRML Channel 2. You cannot bet. We don't have that functionality on Channel 2. On Channel 1 right now is Joker and Kang. Quick rollout this time from BRTK. You're going to fumble it a little bit just at the tube. You're not going to see that defender from behind. Lufo coming away with the steal. Getting that forward pass up to Riprap. Riprap going for that shot. Ripping it, and it's true. It's another 3 points. 10-point lead now to Anarchy. So BRTK just having a hard time against the stack there. Able to avoid that one, get that pass off to the side. And a nice cross pass to KFC. KFC taking his time at the tube opening. Under pressure from that stack, getting that pass to Trespassing. Trespassing doesn't see that stack from ahead, almost getting him from behind. A nice loose pass. It's going to be turned over. And a cross pass from Anarchy. So Anarchy just really applying a lot of defensive pressure, getting these passes, going for a boop shot. That one's not going to be on target. So now it's a loose disc outside the bubble of BRTK. BRTK sending it back to Punitive in goal. Getting that forward pass to Blessed. And Blessed looking for an opportunity. It's going to bounce off the Geo. That defense is right there. Going to get stunned out though. Hunavelli not going to come away with it for too long. Now with possession is Lufo sending it through tube. A lot of stuns happening in this tube. A lot of traffic nonetheless. So getting that forward pass to Trespassing. Trespassing under pressure. Able to avoid that defender. Hunavelli looking for a cross pass. Going to get it to Blessed. Blessed not able to get past his defense. Rip Red's going to come away with the stun. And that long clear is going to get past that backline defender. It's now in the bubble of BRTK. Anarchy quick to contest. Forcing that bad clear. So Rip Red now with possession. Sending it to mid. It's going to miss its target. But Hunavelli will be able to pick it up. Sending it along the ceiling. Then the hands of Lufo. Lufo with that cross to that cut. And Rip Red just right there. Going to find 2 points. And Sweet Mom coming through saying, love the name KFC. So I'm sure that's someone's mom cheering them on. So now with possession will be BRTK. Blessed TQB sending it along that lower Geo. Able to find its target off that bounce. That pass is going to be off target though. So Anarchy coming through. This shot, that shot's going to be good. And really capitalizing on all these turnovers. It is Anarchy. They're not, I said earlier, they're not pulling any punches. They're not pulling their shots either. They're making everything right now. So we'll be BRTK with possession once again. No player is there for that pass, but able to get it down court. And a shot coming through. So 3 points to BRTK. They needed that right now. I believe that was KFC. It is KFC. He's going to find those 3 points. So we're halfway through this first round in this best of 3. Anarchy with a commanding lead of 12 points. But BRTK showing some life, able to get those 3 points off that quick turnaround shot. So Jake setting it down to the floor. I might be lagging, but Rip Red will come away with it. Along the ceiling now, it's going to be missing its target, but Anarchy's backstack coming through to pick it up. Lufo now with possession at the floor. He's going to get stunned out. Jake coming down, getting possession, setting it up for that cross. That one's not going to be on target. It's now outside of the bubble at the floor. And look at Anarchy's stack, so quick to recover, quick to retrieve it. Lufo now with possession, looking for a pass opportunity, trying to find it along the floor. And the goalie of BRTK will come out to find that possession, sending it through mid. BRTK now with possession, stun coming through. It's going to be loose at the ceiling. And a slap out from Anarchy towards the wall. Rip Red now going for maybe a long clear opportunity. Maybe initially a pass. Goalie of BRTK deciding if they were going to come out for it, that they will get it. Punitive now at the goal for this clear. Not able to get it as those backline players from Anarchy. So BRTK has another chance. That shot's going to come through. That one's going to be off target. Will be picked up by Lufo. And Lufo's going to send it for that long clear through the lower Geo. And Punitive at the back line's going to find it. Send his own clear back along the tube. So trespassing of BRTK now with possession. Sending it for that cross. It will find its target. KFC sending it back. No player is there, so it's a loose disc. These players challenging it. We'll go up into the hands of Trespassing. Trespassing along the ceiling. Finding the bounce will be KFC. KFC will lose it to that stun. So Jake now of Anarchy sending it forward. That one's going to bounce a little wide. And for that backline player, Punitive will find possession. Sending it forward for another clear. Getting it off the Geo will be Trespassing. Making this drive towards the goal. Getting that duck and finding those 2 points. So BRTK with a slow start. Finding some momentum. They have a 10-point deficit that they're facing. In less than 3 minutes on the clock. They can come back from this. They just have to maintain control of this round. Hunavelli now with possession. A little bit of a pump fake. Anarchy now making errors. Will be picked up by BRTK, getting that stun on that block and not able to find that shot. Blessed, sending it below goal to Trespassing. Trespassing, sending it up to Lufa. Lufa with the save, covering that bottom angle. Will be picked up by KFC now. Sending it back to that back line. It will be missed, so this is maybe a chance for Anarchy to find possession. And we'll go in the hands of Jake. Jake maybe looking for this long shot. It's going to be looking to be off target, just barely, but it will be picked up by Hunavelli. Hunavelli looking for that cross. That one's going to be slightly above its target. Lufo trying to get through both those defenders, and taking that shot will be Jake, bouncing off the crossbar. So KFC now with this clear. Still a 10-point deficit. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. They were running out of time. Rip Red with possession, sending it to no one. But looking to retrieve it will be Hunavelli at the wall. Coming away with it will be KFC. KFC to Bo. Blessed now rotating just a little bit, but not able to get away from that defense. And that clear coming through, that no-look clear, will get almost past. Actually, will get past. Anarchy coming through. And this long shot attempt, that one's going to bounce off the shield. So less than 90 seconds on the clock. Blessed to retrieve it. Blessed down to the floor. This may be a one-on-one. Actually, two defenders. Actually, that whole Anarchy defense just got back into position. But that nice give and go, but Anarchy challenging it, causing a loose disc. Will be picked up by Jake. Jake finding the clear through the tube. Anarchy stack is through, and they're looking for possession at the floor. Finding it will be Hunavelli. Hunavelli gonna take it in himself. He had a cross attempt, but shutting it down will be Trespassing. Won't be able to find the clear, but Bless will find it at mid with a little bit of a twirl. And this shot coming through from Blessed, able to pick it right back up. Now a 7-point deficit, but I believe less than a minute on the clock. 40 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna get some water. Possession now to Anarchy. Anarchy going for a little bit of a dribble. And this shot attempt might be good, but just barely off target. Will be picked up by a KFC, I believe. KFC sending that anchor shot through. Goalie finding that save. Anarchy following up with a clear and a stack. That shot's not going to be good. Bouncing off the Geo. Will be picked up at the floor by Rip Red. Rip Red going for that cross. And another cross attempt on that cut, but it's not good. And this will be the first round to Anarchy, 8-15. So a good display from Anarchy, starting off strong, but BRTK able to find some momentum. Hopefully they'll be able to carry this into the second round. I believe they had 3 unanswered scores. I know that Jake has 7 points. Rip Red has 5 points. Lufa with 3 points on Anarchy. Blessed with 3 points on BRTK. Trespassing with 2 points. KFC with 3 points. A great save by Lufa on that bottom pocket from behind the goal in the first round. And Ryruff saying feels amazing. And Robin's coming in cheering on Anarchy, and Sweet Mom cheering on Anarchy. I wonder, you gotta tell me whose mom you are. But we will have a crash out. There's nothing I love seeing more than parents coming in and cheering on their kids, spouses coming in and cheering on their significant other. It's one of the great aspects of this game. And we will have the start of round 2, and I'm lagging just a little bit. It will be won by BRTK. BRTK now down in the bubble of Anarchy. Trespassing starting this off strong. And it looks like we'll have a timeout. And timeout off? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. And Robbins is Shade. So Sweet Mom is Jake's mom, coming through supporting her son. That's a great aspect of this game. I mean, it's this is just like going, you know, to the basketball court and cheering on your kid. I mean, it's fun. It's a great thing to do, and I love seeing it. And I've definitely got time to kill during this timeout, so I'm gonna read through some of these messages, and then I'm gonna shout out the Monkey Heart for following 6 hours ago. We got no new followers on VRML Channel 2. I know VRML Channel 1 is playing a very highly anticipated game of this season, of this cycle. It will be Joker versus Kangarillas. So I know the majority of viewers are there, but I'm glad to cover these games. And then tomorrow we'll have venues. I don't know if tomorrow is the North American venues matches or the European venues matches. And we will be starting back up with this. So timeout is off. It will be possession to Anarchy to start off the second round, or to continue this second round. Anarchy rolling out. Jake sending it down to the floor, trying to meet that target off that bounce. We'll be slightly behind. Bless now sending it behind them for that slight reset, that give and go back up to Bless. Bless will be stunned out by this Anarchy defense. Hunavelli now with possession, sending it through tube. Will bounce off the Geo, be picked up by Punitive. Punitive not able to come away with it. Hunavelli with his long shot attempt. It's going to be picked up by Jake. Jake looking for that goal, and he's going to dunk it right in. A little bit of a twirl off that crossbar. Able to pick up that shot from Hunavelli. So even if Hunavelli missed that shot, challenging that rebound, finding possession, Jake's there. And Jake's going to get the assist. Jake will find the goal with the assist by Hunavelli. So BRTK now with possession, sending that interception. Rip Red going for a long shot. This one's going to be off the backboard and wide. Jake now with possession. Jake looking at a player behind goal. He's going to go to him under coverage, though. That stun will come through, and this defense will find possession and that clear through tube. Now they are going down court. They are challenging it. Finding possession at the wall is Bless. Bless making the drive and finding the 2 points. So it's BRTK now in the lead. They did find that momentum in the previous round. And it looks like that momentum is carrying them through. And Birdfriend saying, quit being so positive. I don't know if that's for me or for Sweet Mom, but Lufo now with possession, sending it left to Hunavelli. Hunavelli is going to send that pass attempt. He's going to bounce right in Trespassing's hands. Trespassing maybe a little bit surprised by that. Bless now looking at that retreating goalie. I'm actually going to miss out on that stun. It's now a loose disc at the ceiling. It's going to be taken by KFC. KFC making that drive, getting stunned out before he can place that shot. So now Jake trying to find that clear. It's going to bounce around at the lip of the tube. Will be picked up by Hunavelli. You constantly see a lot of traffic in these tubes. And this long shot attempt, that one might be good. It's going to be wide, but it's going to be picked up by Hunavelli. Hunavelli's not going to be able to make this shot, getting stunned out by KFC. KFC's going to slap it off the ceiling. I feel like that was a lot of S's. And now it will be cleared down towards the Anarchy court side. But it will be picked up by KFC of BRTK. So they're maintaining this momentum right now. That pass along the wall to Bless. Bless making the drive, but Lufo, I believe that was Lufo making the save, but that clear will go back in the hands of this offense. And Trespassing with the cut below the goal and finding that shot towards the bottom pocket. And VTS X King coming through cheering on. I believe BRTK. I don't know who you're cheering on. Oh, you just said who you're cheering on. I don't even know this VTS guy. Who is this guy? So it's going to bounce off the ceiling into the hands of Bless. Bless is going to invert. Get that block. Nice play by Bless. Bless is going to go for a shot, but not maybe placed where he wanted it. Will be now a loose disc at the floor. Trespassing with possession. Sending it behind him to Bless. They got Punitive at the back line, and they're going to send it to Punitive now, and they're going to try and bring all their players up into that bubble. So Bless has 2 pass opportunities in front. Now a pass opportunity behind the goal. They're going to go to it, but it's going to ding. A good opportunity. Picking it right back up is Trespassing, though, making another drive, sending it to Shield. It's going to be a little bit off target. Pulling Blessed a little bit out of place. Blessed now trying to send that short pass to KFC. KFC going down to the floor, slapping that up to Bo. Now they're going to retrieve it. So Blessed with it, making the drive. And a nice attempt, but it will be shut down by that defense, shutting off that cut pass. Picking up along the wall will be trespassing, getting stunned out by Anarchy. A trade of stuns along the wall and a clear down towards the Anarchy court. Anarchy quick to retrieve it. Quick on that defense. Ripray going to get stunned out though. Backline player Blessed there. Blessed now with possession. Actually sending it to the backline player. So they looks like they run like 2 players at the back. More so than 1 player at the back. So Punitive now taking his time, working it up into the bubble, sending it up to the ceiling. And a nice pass to Nest, actually to Pillar to Nest, and then just driving it in. It's going to be trespassing, although he had maybe a layup attempt, a pass on the crossbar, and that would have been an alley-oop, but they've got a 6-point lead now. BRTK looking good, wrestling that momentum back from the first round. And, oh, making an error. Anarchy quick. Oh, the double stun, and maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there, and that's going to be 3 points to BRTK. You can see them turn around, and I wonder what their comms were like. They must have been like, you missed. I don't even want to imagine what they were saying. So now it's possession back to Anarchy. 4 minutes on the clock in the second round. They're going to pull off a little bit of a 2-man Joker train. And it's going to be succeeding for right now. They're going to get it past the midline. And this is disgusting. I don't want to see this right now, but they will get the stun. The defense is a little flustered right now. They're going to get the slap through to mid, but those 2 players at, forward in the forward court and at midline that miss were able to recover and come back and challenge that Joker stack. And that cut's going to be denied by KFC. KFC slapping it to wall. Lufo to pick it up. Lufo going to shield. And that shot's going to come through from Jake. So Jake will find 2 points. 7-point deficit now. And I think we're going to have another time stoppage. I know I have another cast after this. I believe it's Inverted versus... I don't remember. I'm grateful for the 13 viewers here. I know that these players are grateful. I know that they're happy to be casted. I know that Sweet Mom is enjoying watching this, and I'm glad to be able to cast this and provide this experience. I see Bird Friend and Trespassing letting us know that he crashed. Well, get back in the game. That's all I can say. But Bird Friend here as well saying that also had to hurt the Joker train. And V, do you coach this game, this team, VTS? Are you invested in BRTK? And thank you, your casting has been great. Well, thank you, I enjoy the compliments. Well, I appreciate the compliments, I also enjoy them. I think it goes both ways. But tomorrow we'll have a lot of casts for the whole day. If in VTSX King saying I am very invested. How invested? Can you please elaborate on that? Are you financially invested? Are you emotionally invested? Are you spiritually invested? Or a combination of all of them? And Bird Friend saying that he knows people on the team. What is this roster? I need to check the roster out. I could unmute these teams. It looks like Trespassing has finally rejoined. So we will be back with this match. Jake just going up there slapping the disc. So we will have the match resuming. It will be Joust advantage now to BRTK. They have this 7-point lead. We're probably going to go into a third round. It's going to be a good one. This has been a great game. I know everyone is invested in watching the Joker and Kangarillas, but I'm always glad to watch these matches. These are more important to me. So we'll be a loose disc now at the floor. Lufo getting that slap through to Rip Red. Rip Red getting that forward pass all the way back to Jake. Jake looking for a cut, but not able to secure that pass. That player is now behind the goal, getting a stun. He's open, and they're going to go to him. So Hunavelli now trying to work his way around this defense and finding the shot off that bottom crossbar. It will ding right in. A nice play from Anarchy, trying to wrestle momentum back into their hands. 2 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. We could be going into a third round. They could take it in 2. There's now Joust advantage to BRTK. Blessed to QB, sending it short along the wall to Trespassing. Trespassing getting it past that stunned player. And the shot coming through. And that's a nice one. So BRTK answering back. KFC with that nice long anchor shot. I think we're going to be seeing a third round. I think VTS really wants to see that. He's emotionally, spiritually, and financially invested in BRTK. So Lufo now sending it along the wall and trying to dribble it. Will be turned over into the hands of Trespassing. Trespassing looking back for maybe a pass opportunity. Going to send it to mid to Blessed. Blessed sending it to KFC. KFC sending it forward to Trespassing. Trespassing getting stunned out by that Anarchy stack, retreating to Bubble. And that clear is not going to find its way through. Punitive with it now, sending to mid. That pass is going to be off target. Looking to retrieve it off the wall will be BRTK. Sending along the ceiling. It will be turned over into the hands of Jake. Jake not able to get it out. But finding it will be Hunavelli at the floor. Hunavelli under double coverage. Maybe looking for that long anchor shot opportunity. It's going to bounce off the Geo. But finding it will be Hunavelli. Hunavelli getting stunned out though. And this long shot coming through, actually a pass to Trespassing. Trespassing looking at an open goal. He's going to ding it. He's going to pick it back up. And he's going to try another anchor shot, or he's going to try and get past those 3 players on this defense. He's going to get stunned out. But Bless is going to pick up that clear attempt. Bless back to Punitive at the back line. Punitive now forward to KFC. KFC going for that anchor shot himself. That one's going to ding. And able to get that stun. I don't know if that was a block and a stun. This long shot attempt, that one might be good, and it is good. Rip Red coming through with a 42-meter 3. So Anarchy gaining some momentum now, but it's too little too late. We will be going into a third round. And VTS X Kings cheering was good, I guess, but now we'll be seeing a third round. BRTK could take this in a reverse sweep. That forward pass is going to be off target now at the floor. It's going to be picked up by Hunavelli. Hunavelli not going to find that clear. We'll be 14-9. This second round going to BRTK. So this has been a great match. I don't know if the Joker versus Kang match ended. If anyone in chat can tell me. I'm a little interested. And VTS still coming through. So 2-0 in favor of Joker. And I guess good game to both teams. I didn't cast that one. It was almost a double mercy. Ugh. You know, Joker's an incredibly strong team, and Kangarillas is no slouch either, but that just shows how incredibly strong Joker is. And Bart Starr, are you a Green Bay Packers fan? I've seen your name in chat so many times, but I haven't been casting NA matches lately. I've mainly been maintaining the EU block in the mornings, and so we will be going into round 3. This will decide it. My OBS is lagging. So this neutral joust about to be decided. Will be won by Anarchy. They're not going to get too far into the BRTK backcourt. BRTK now with that clear. It's going to be along the wall. Be picked up handily by Anarchy. Rip Red now sending it to Shield. Jake looking for that clear, actually to that pass. I know possession's a little screwed up, so I'm going to have to strain my eyes. But a turnover right here and a nice shot coming through. That one's in a ding. A quick turnaround shot from BRTK, looking to capitalize on that turnover. Will be BRTK at the floor, sending to that backline player. Punitive coming through at double diamonds. Under pressure, going for that long pass. Maybe a crash out happened. Maybe I'm lagging. I think I might be lagging. And maybe a shot attempt coming through. I don't know if it's the servers. I don't know if it's me. And now into the bubble will be a stun and a nice slap and a block from Blessed. Blessed sending that back line. Trespassing now with possession. Trespass trying to find that clear through the tube. A little bit of a mix up at the floor. Will be Anarchy now with possession. Rip Red with that defender in front. Trying to create some time. Trying to create an opening. Sending it to Lufo. Lufo up to Rip Red. Not going to be on target. Coming away with it will be Jake. Jake sending it back to Rip Red. Rip Red working his way into that bubble, finding those 2 points. First 2 points of this third round. A minute and 20-second goal time. We'll be going to Anarchy. So Sput lag switching. I don't know. I might have to check my network connection and all my stuff, but I don't want to troubleshoot now. I just want to know if it was me or if it was these servers, because I don't know. But now with that forward pass to KFC. KFC juking out that defender. Getting that cross to Trespassing. Trespassing's going to ding it. A good attempt, but not able to capitalize on it. Would be BRTK. Anarchy now with it. Anarchy going for that long clear and that stack looking to follow it. They're going to get it near the ceiling. Jake just going to slam that one in. I thought maybe he was going to go for that pass to his teammate on the goal, but he's just going to wind up that arm and slam that one right in. So that's now a 4-point lead to Anarchy in this third round, with the first round being won by Anarchy, second round being won by BRTK. And VTS X King wants BRTK to win. Nice relay play from BRTK, but not able to find that pass as it bounces off the Geo, and looking to recover it will be Anarchy as they find it along the wall. And I am lagging. I don't know what is happening. Stun coming through. Turnover. And another turnover. And that clear will find its way through mid. BRTK looking to recover it along the wall. Bless will find it. Bless trying to get away from that pursuing defender. Getting that nice pass off the wall. And this shot attempt is not going to be good. It's going to be below the goal. It's going to bounce out of the bubble. Will be retrieved by Trespassing. Trespassing is going to lose it to Hunavelli. We did see a terrific three-pointer from the tube earlier in, I think, the first round from Rip Red. And we haven't seen any good long shots from BRTK so far in this match. Trespassing now working his way into the bubble. Ducking that defender, and he's going to take that one in, redeeming himself with those 2 points. It's only a 2-point deficit now in favor of Anarchy, but I can see an overtime, 6 minutes on the clock. And Polo saying your son is hot. I mean, I guess there's worse things to say or better things to say. I don't know. I've got no judgment on that. But Lufo with possession. I guess you got to take the compliments when you get them. And now sitting along the wall be Rip Red. And missing that pass, though, at Bo will be Anarchy. So Blessed now with possession. Sending it cross to Trespassing. Trespassing working his way to the bubble. And he's going to find those 2 points, tying it up. And I think Bart Starr was saying earlier that he is a Green Bay Packers fan. I had to ask because, of course, you know that was one of their QBs. I think you said that earlier. That's a real throwback. So now with possession is Anarchy. Anarchy sending it forward to the tube. Hunavelli trying to find that player at the floor. Finding him. Jake now with possession. Jake not under pressure just yet. Sending along the floor to Rip Red. Rip Red sending it for that cut, but it's not going to be on target. Now a headbutt, I believe, down to the floor into the hands of Trespassing. Trespassing looking for that clear. He's going to find it through tube. These stacks are going to come through and looking to find it in this bubble of Anarchy will be Bless. Bless is not going to be able to find the cut pass, or maybe the shot. Maybe a little bit of a disruption there by that defense. So Anarchy now with it. This is tied up. This is the third round. That shot's not going to be on target off the ramp. Coming through will be Anarchy. Turning it over, though, to BRTK. BRTK slapping it now out of the bubble. Will be picked up by Rip Red. Rip Red getting stunned out, but Lufo's there. Lufo now sending it to Nest. Jake driving in, but getting oh my! Oy. And the intensity is on. And that just shows you how intense some of this can get. So it will be 2 points going to Anarchy. So now with possession will be BRTK along the wall to Trespassing. Trespassing sending it forward. That relay pass isn't there. Will bounce off the ceiling. Lufo now with it. Lufo going down to the trench, to the trap. It will be sent forward to Trespassing. Trespassing looking like he's lagging out just a little bit. And that stack will come through, finding possession now. Jake with it. Jake sending that clear through. It's going to bounce off the Geo. It's going to bounce around at mid. Now up to the ceiling. It's going to be taken by Hunavelli. Hunavelli's going to lose it. So loose disc now. KFC slapping it through. It's going to be in this bubble. Another slap coming through from Anarchy. Will be picked up by KFC. I like how I almost stuttered on his name. And another slap through coming through. Actually just a toss. Anarchy overshooting it. BRTK pursuing it. Sending it down to mid. Looks like these comms are breaking down. Just a lot of pressure from both of these teams. Not able to keep it together or at least find controlled passing routes. So Bless now with it at ceiling. And sending that one. Lufo's going to take that. Maybe looking for that pass opportunity below the goal. Coming through. That stun will be exchanged. KFC will stun out a player from Anarchy. But Jake will going to send it in. And I'm going to need a bad angle for that shot. But Jake coming through with the 3 points. So no one has lagged except Trespassing. I think I've been lagging for years. So now it will be Joust advantage to BRTK. BRTK gonna lose it at the tube opening. Jake now looking at this cross pass to be ahead of its target, but looking to get it will be his teammate. Will be picked up by Blessed. Blessed now pulling out those 2 players. Really playing with fire right there. They're down by 5 points. Almost able to turn it over in the bubble. That would have been a bad situation. So 2 minutes on the clock. Hunavelli with possession, going for that anchor pass. It's gonna bounce off the bottom of Nest. Stun coming through. Jake will have it. Jake sending it to Bo. Hunavelli looking at floor. Rip Red sending that maybe for a cut. And Blessed now with it after the turnover. He's gonna go through that tube for that clear. And now at the floor bouncing around and coming through will be BRTK, but not able to find that 3. KFC really needed that. That would have put them up by 3 and only down by 2. You gotta love math. So now Trespassing is gonna try with this drive. He's gonna go off the backboard and he's gonna find it. It's now only a 3-point deficit in favor of Anarchy. And everyone really wants Hunavelli to cast. I don't even think Hunavelli's casted once this season. If Hunavelli wants to cast with me, I'll let him, just have him tell me, and I hope that he has some casting experience. So now at this pass to Hunavelli forward. Somehow getting that pass will be Jake, but Jake's going to turn it over off the shield. KFC now going for the clear. Less than a minute on the clock. They need a 3 to tie it up. BRTK looking at this goal. Open goal opportunity, opting not to take the shot. That Anarchy stack would be hot on the heels of, I believe, Blessed. Will be now in the hands of Punitive at the back line. Punitive sending that pass to KFC. I'm way out of the angle for this, but getting that nice long pass all the way up to Blessed. Blessed now along the wall to Trespassing. Trespassing looking for an opportunity under pressure. Making that drive, and that's 2 points now to Trespassing. Trespassing might have not been able to hit his 3s earlier, but he's hitting his 2s. He's getting past his defense. He's making it work. Now 20 seconds on the clock. They have to force a turnover if they want to take this. And Sweet Mama, I don't know how to say that one. Let the hot Jake cast. So be it. So now Luvo with possession. You can see this defense challenging. They cause a turnover. They need to get it. Looking to get it will be that player. And KFC can't make the shot. There's 5 seconds on the clock. That would have been it. That would have been the lead. And it will now be in the hands of Hunavelli. So a great game, 8-9. It will look like Anarchy will take this series in 3 rounds. And I know V was really invested in this game and spiritually, emotionally, and financially invested. So I just have to say it was a good game to both teams. A great performance from Lufo in goal. A great performance from Jake, Rip Red. Great performance from Trespassing. Trespassing really coming through in the bubble offense. Making the drives on the goal, finding the opportunities. So we 8 points to Trespassing, 6 points to KFC. 8 points to Bless Dash, and 16 to Jake, 3 to Lufo, 5 saves to Lufo, 5 saves to Hunavelli, 2 saves to Jake, 2 points to Hunavelli. A great game to both teams. And I'm going to be ending the stream here, and I'll be right back. I got to find out what match I have after this. I actually should check out what time it is. So I'll be back in just a little bit for the next match. Should be Inverted versus somebody. I should be on top of this, but I don't know. It's Inverted versus some team. You can blame me later, but I'm SputnikKobra. This has been BRTK versus Anarchy. Anarchy will take this in 3 rounds. A great matchup. Great effort from both teams. Down to the last second. And I'll see you guys later.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.